Hello everyone, my name is Hasty Swampert and I am back to do Week 8 of the Universal Pokemon Association Season 4. And for this week, for Week 8, our coach is Immortal Mence, who is the coach of the Hague Hawluchas. And if you look at his team, it is very threatening, which is Thunderous Eye, Hydreigon, Tangrowth, Delphox, Granbull, Purugly, Metagross, Suicune, Nidoqueen, Sawk, Venomoth, and Armaldo. And his team is very threatening. I'm really scared to battle him because he's such a really good battler. He's had a really good turnout so far this season, and he's very likely to be in playoffs, I would think. I can totally visualize it. And another thing is that if I want to win, no, not if I want to win, but if I want to have a chance at playoffs, I gotta win every other battle that I have to go to, which is until week 13. So, yeah, that's gonna be hard. But when I looked at his team, I discovered that he had a really big weakness to ice. Well, it's not big, but you can just tell that Thundurus and Hydreigon and Tangrowth, those three aren't going to appreciate taking an ice move. And with Aurorus being there, I can nail these three, and I can nail Suicune with a Freeze Dry, and I also forgot to mention that I hit Nidoqueen with Hyper Voice too. So I went minimum speed and full special attack and full defense. The reason I went full defense is in case, this may sound crazy, but he has Mega Metagross, and in case he wants to run Bullet Punch, which I don't think he's going to do. I gotta wait for this calculator to load, but let's say, Life Orb. But a Metagross's Bullet Punch has a roll to KO. If he's running Jolly, see? It's a little more than half, but still, it's a roll. And I have Dark Pulse, which does the same as Earth Power. And Dark Pulse is for the Delphox and the Metagross, in case they want to switch in. Like I said, doubt he's going to run Bullet Punch. And then Psychics for Sawk and Venomoth. So that's the one of the Pokemon in the Trick Room. And then I have Smelly, who's the Trick Room setter. Now, what happens is that the Babiri Berry lets it live a Meteor Mash or an Iron Head, and it gives it an opportunity to get Trick Room up. Wish and Protect is just in case a Pokemon needs health, and Moonblast is there for Hydreigon, so that's good. It's like my best answer to Hydreigon, but yeah. Next up, we have Marowak, who is Earthquake, because, like I said, huge Earthquake weakness on his team. It hits Metagross, it hits Purugly, it hits Delphox, it hits a lot of things neutrally, and they're not going to appreciate that. I forgot what I have Low Kick for. I think I have Low Kick for Hydreigon, and then I have Iron Head for the, whatever it is, Granbull, I think? Yeah, you know what? I actually want to run, maybe instead of Iron Head, I'll just run Rock Slide because it's only an extra base 10 power. Or I can get rid of Stealth Rock. You know what? I'll just get rid of Iron Head because he has a couple of Pokemon weak to rocks. So I'll just run Rock Slide for Thundurus. I don't know why I forgot about that. So that's Marowak. The Thick Club's there for, it's so that its attack is doubled. And Battle Armor is to block crits. Alright, I was just listening to know if my telephone was going off. It's not. Alright, next up, we have Zapdos. And I'm running a more defensive Zapdos so that it can take Metagross better. Hopefully there are no rocks up, but I went for this just so that it's a 3 KO. Static's there to paralyze any Pokemon which make physical contact. It's a 30% chance. Heat Wave is to hit the Metagross. Thunderbolt also does a bit against, whatever it is. Suicune. And I think that's it. It does neutral damage to Thundurus, but I don't have much for Hydreigon or... I have Heat Wave for Tangrowth too, so that's not bad. And Roost is there just to bring myself up to full health. Volt Switch is just a switch out because it's a filler move. But I could probably run Hidden Power Ice for the Hydreigon, but it's probably not worth it. So I'm just going to leave it as this. And that's Nacho Bird. Now next up we have Victini. And Victini, this is weird to have outside a Trick Room, but the Eevees here are to outspeed Scarf Hydreigon, get a U-turn off. But V-Create, Zen Headbutt, U-turn, Bolt Strike, it just hits a good amount of his team for super effective coverage. Like, V-Create is for Metagross, Venomoth, and Tangrowth too, I forgot. And then Zen Headbutt could be for the Sawk and the Venomoth, and for Purugly for neutral damage, but even then I can just V-Create a Purugly, unless he's running Thick Fat, which I don't think he will. And then U-turns for Hydreigon and Bolt Strikes for the Suicune, and U-turns just to get out if I'm in a bad place. Now, at last but not least, we have Bisharp. And Bisharp's mainly there for Granbull, and it has Sucker Punch, which is great for revenge killing. I have a Lumberry just in case I get status, and I have Thunder Wave in case he wants to try to switch something in threatening, and I can just slow it down. So, it's odd, but I think it could work. And Defiant can be taken advantage of if he wants to run Granbull with Intimidate. But I don't think Granbull can really do much to the team, so yeah, that's it. That's it for the team, and I will see you all when this battle begins.
Alright, so we sent the battle request, we are ready to battle. So let's see what he has brought. Ooh, he has 4 Pokemon weak to Ice. That's gonna suck. Alright. But I will put in good luck, have fun. God forbid any bad hacks happens. So who do I lead off with? I don't want to immediately lead off with Smelling, get the Trick Room up. I want to wait a little and then get it up. So what I can do is, I actually think the best lead here is Zapdos. So what I'll do is either go for Zapdos or go for... Nah, I'm not going to go for Bisharp. His team's kind of slow, but I don't think that's going to really work out. So let's lead with Zapdos. And he's going to lead with... he led with the Nidoking. Not the Nidoking. He led with the Nidoqueen. I'm not a fan of that. His coverage can actually screw me over a lot. So we need to be careful about this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I don't want to go right. I don't want to switch out because he might predict that and go for the Earth Power, because he could have the Ice Beam. So I'm gonna scout to see if he has it. He doesn't have it. Okay. And I end up burning the Hydreigon, which is a shame. So what I'll do is I'll Volt Switch out, and we'll see what kind of Hydreigon this is. I can't freely Volt Switch, but I don't think he's gonna bring back the Nidoqueen in, because he probably switched out for some reason. He does though, so okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm guessing he doesn't have Ice Beam if he switches out from the Zapdos. Or he either predicted me to think he was going to Ice Beam and go into some other Pokemon, and then he switches into Hydreigon. I can't say for sure. So what I can do, I can't go into Smelly because Sludge Wave just destroys it. So my best bet would be just Heat Wave again and see what happens. Gets the Stealth Rocks up, okay. But that did a lot of damage. That has to be offensive. So I just want to see. He has, so Nidoqueen has Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to Heat Wave again. But, or I could predict him to switch and go for a Volt Switch. Want to do that? I can do that. I think that would be cool. But nah, just go for the first thing. Go for the first thing. Don't have second thoughts. Just usually going with the first move is the best bet. So I'm gonna just stick with that. Unfortunately, he has Rocks Up. Well, he got Rocks Up, so I need to be careful about that. So he goes for the Sludge Wave, and I end up getting another burn. That's 2 statuses, so I'm gonna have to keep track of that. And he's faster than me, so what I'll do is I can try to switch. I can't take another Sludge Wave, so either I can just roost right here, or I can't sack off Zapdos this early though. Or can I? I actually might need it because of Suicune, because Suicune can be problemsome. So if I do switch out, I'm gonna have like 26% health. And a lot of his team is faster, so I'm just gonna roost right here. Ooh, nice. Alright, so that's one Pokemon down. Yeah, I was really reluctant to switch. Now I have my can of iced tea, so that's good. It's Arizona green tea. I like it. I've had it for a few years, and I don't know why. It always tastes great in a can. But yeah, that he predicted that, and it kind of hurt him. So what I can do here then is I'm gonna Volt Switch out, and he has the Draco Meteor. So what I think I can do here is go into Smelly, get a Trick Room up, and then try to sweep him. Let's do that. So I'm gonna use Trick Room right here, and he goes into the Metagross. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a Wish off. Oh no, he's Substitute. I did not want that at all. That's a problem. So what I can do here then is go out into Zapdos. But I can't take a hit, unfortunately. So I can try to break this sub, but I don't think it's gonna work that way. If I had Boomerang, this would be a lot easier. Alright, I'll just bring in Bisharp, and if he wants to go for that, that's okay. I just need to break this Substitute, so let's see. Does he have the Hammer Arm? He has the Earthquake. So I'm just gonna Sucker Punch right here. And no, don't Sucker. Just go for the knockoff. Because I suckered. It's making me think of week 6. He might try to be greedy and get another sub up. So let's just knock off. And if he wants to switch, whatever switches in will lose its item. So okay. Did I run out of Trick Room already? That's not good. That's a shame. Alright. What I'll do then is... I'm not gonna go into Auroras. That's a bad idea. I'll just go into I don't want to go into Victini though. Go back into I'll go into Marowak actually. Marowak's not a bad idea. So what I can do is I can predict him to switch and go for the low kick. I'll do that. And if he switches into Thunderous, that's a bit of an issue, but if he switches into the Hydreigon, which I predict, there it goes. Gone. Wow. Wow, okay. This isn't too bad. I can take that. Now he has Medusa. So what I'll do is... he's gonna probably go for the Sleep Powder or some Ice move. So what I can do is... I have no speed. So... that's an issue. Who wants to go to sleep? That's my question. I need to preserve Marowak, actually, against him. So... this is tough. Because... my team is... everything can go to sleep. I didn't bring anything immune to sleep. The only thing... I have Chestnut and Simusage for it, but I brought neither of those. So... I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Leech Seed. That's okay. I was expecting a Sleep Powder. So, that's... I'm intrigued. Usually, people run that. Maybe I'll go into Zapdos. If he puts me to sleep, then that is a problem, but he did not. So, what I'll do is, I'll go for a Roost right here. And he's probably going to switch out here. Or he's going to stay in and Sleep Powder. One of those two. Or he can just get a Leech Seed off. But I don't think he's going to stay in. So let's just see what he does. And what happens. Like, I don't know what he could really switch into. So... what else do I have to say? I don't really have much to say. I'm just in deep thought, just trying to think about what he's gonna bring in. He might actually bring in the Thunderous, but even then, I'm not completely positive about that. He's in a tough situation. I know, because either he's damage calcing or he's taking a while to... Yep, he goes into Thunderous. Okay. What I can do here is Volt Switch again. I'm gonna Volt Switch out. He has... Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Because what happens now is... Zapdos is gonna go down next time I bring it in. So I'm gonna go into Aromatisse again and try to get Trick Room up again. Now, he can't taunt me, so that's good. But unless he had a little Sludge Wave, I can maybe live, but he doesn't have Life Orb because he revealed that there is no Life Orb, so he has Thunderbolt. I'm just gonna click Moonblast right here. He goes into Suicune. And that does nothing. He's probably especially defensive, judging from that damage. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring in... Should I just click Wish, or... go into another Pokemon. I'm just gonna get a Wish Off. Oh no, that's a problem. He's Calm Mind. Oh man, I'm not liking the idea. I'm not liking the idea. Not saying I'm liking. Not like. Ugh. I'm not saying I don't like the idea, but it's bad for me. Yeah, I think I lost right here, unless I get very lucky. I'm just gonna see if I can lower its special attack, but he's gaining Calm Minds fast, so that's a problem. Yeah, I'm making him set up all these Calm Minds. That's a bad idea, so I'm just gonna try to get a Trick Room up again. But this isn't looking good for me. I think I made him set up, and oh boy, this is really not good. I am in trouble, and I think the fact that my Zapdos got weakened to where it got weakened too much. That's the problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch in. I'm gonna switch in Zapdos, and then I'm gonna see how much damage I can do to him. But really, I can't touch him anymore, which is an issue. But you know what? I'm gonna run a calc because this might actually. It'll tell me what kind of Suicune this is. He has some special offensive investment. Let's see. Yeah, he's a different one. So he's not totally. He's not complete defense, not physical defense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in Aurorus. I'm gonna go for Freeze Dry. Hopefully it's gonna do enough. It doesn't do enough. Aurorus goes down. This isn't good. I'm gonna have to go into Marowak, see if I can kill with Earthquake. I don't do enough. But and I'm under Trick Room. That's bad. This is bad. So I'm gonna get a Wish Off, and then I'll let him KO. Oh no, it has Rest. Ow. Hurt myself. This is a shame. I'm out of the playoffs for sure with this. I'm out of playoffs. This is so sucky. I shouldn't have ran Scarf. That's a bad idea. I don't even know what I'm clicking anymore, so I'm not even gonna Trick Room. I'm gonna let it take out. I don't know what to do. I really wasn't well, this Suicune screwed me over for sure. I shouldn't have gotten Zapdos too weakened. So I'm really disappointed at how this is ending. So I'm gonna let him take out my Aromatase because ooh, I got a crit. Like, Suicune is just so difficult to take down. Like, I knew I was gonna have trouble against it, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I brought Zapdos. But it didn't really do me any favors when Thundurus did too much. So I'm just gonna Bolt Strike. Hopefully it does enough. Nah, I'm dead. So, really,
lesson of the day, Crocoon is so difficult to take down. I think it's the first time I ever fought against one, so yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, I would like it if you were to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and Immortal Mence is a channel, so I will link his channel down in the description below. And yeah, that's it for playoffs, guys, but I will still be playing for differential. I want to see if I can still get more wins, but that is it. I will see you all next time.